The number one mistake we encounter when people have problems with sound in their room or are building a sound room for their music system or theater system is right at my feet. It's called the carpet. Now, the carpet isn't itself the problem. It's what they use as an underlayment for the carpet. It is very, very common for people to go ahead and use foam. And the foam can be of different thicknesses or different densities. The foam is the problem. Years ago, when Jim Teal was still alive, he built probably one of the most gorgeous sound rooms I'd ever seen. And he called me up one day saying, I'm in a conversation, we were talking, and he mentioned he was having a problem in his sound room. And in particular, he had a nasty dip in a bass frequency that he couldn't figure out because his speakers were flat. And I asked him if he used foam as an underlayment, and he said yes. I said, well, there's your problem. If you're going to build a proper sound room, you need to use jute, which is available. The best, which is very hard to find unless you get it out of a home that's being destroyed, is in fact horsehair. They used to make padding for carpets out of horsehair. And the reason for this is that when you're dealing with acoustical treatment, frequencies are absorbed or reflected based upon their density and upon their thickness. And foam has, depending upon its thickness, a very absorptive characteristic, but very much at a single frequency. The area can affect the depth of that frequency and its impact. So you might be chasing around a bass problem or that you can't solve. And what it is it's the foam underlayment that's causing these problems. My store is completely built with using a jute underlayment, so we don't have that problem. Now, natural fiber carpets and natural fiber padding, while they may exhibit this sort of absorption characteristic, are much more gradual in their effect. It's not a notch. And time again, I run into a problem system and they're complaining about this and, oh, they want to buy absorption characteristics and all sorts of crap to try to deal with an issue that really is caused by something incredibly simple at the starting point, which is I'm putting carpet in my room. So if you're going to start trying to build a sound room or have a dedicated environment, use a natural underlayment under it. And this includes if you just have a hardwood floors and you have an area rug, because they sell those nice little foam pads and that sort of stuff. Just get one that's made out of jute and go with it. The carpet may slide, but in that case, it's, do you want good sound and a little inconvenience, or do you want to have a problem in your room? It's your choice. I don't decide how you spend your money or how you build your rooms, but this is the consequences of using foam in a home.